welcome to TC Music. I'm your host, Lloyd Jordan. We have a really good band for you tonight. The name of the band is Farm Accident, and they're with us, and we're going to talk to them. But first of all, I'd like to tell you that we're live tonight, and if you have any suggestions or any phone calls that you'd like to relate to the band, please feel welcome to call in, okay? First of all, we have Pete, Barb, and Paul. And there's two other members that couldn't make it tonight because they were finishing up their movie contract. Is that
No, there was a taxidermy seminar that Trax was at. He couldn't make it tonight.
Okay. But I'm glad you guys showed up, and we're going to have some fun tonight. Remember that we are live, and let's have some phone calls. How would you guys describe your music?
I'll punt on that one.
Punt.
It's a folk funk fusion sort of thing.
With Cajun and Irish and country and rock and roll and yeah.
Yeah, it's silly acoustic electric madness.
Okay.
And,
oh, it's not.
And
silly.
we hate that
it's
question.
Very serious.
It's real, I know. But there's people out there that would...
It's great.
It's good. I've seen you guys, and I really like you guys. You guys have been together for 2.5 years? Is
Three
that?
and a half.
3.5 years.
Yep.
3.5 years. And who formed the band? Was it a collaboration of...
Well,
We all sort of collided. Barb and I knew each other.
we were roommates,
We were
actually.
roommates and writing music separately and bouncing songs off each other. And
Then Paul knew Pete and asked Pete to come over and play with us. And then I knew our guitar player and asked him to come over and play. And then the drummer was in another band, and we stole him out of the other band.
Okay.
Like a month into it. So
we raided.
we need you. So
You guys have been doing festivals. You've done a couple festivals.
yeah, you can say about this one.
Well, we played the Winnipeg Folk Festival last year. We played outdoors at the Chautauqua Big Top up in Bayfield, Wisconsin, just a few weeks ago. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Winnipeg one was the coolest, though. That was tons and tons of people. You played for crowds of 2,000 every time you played, and it was all outdoors, and everyone was, really having fun.
Dancing
so.
and
Yeah,
jumping around and having fun.
we
Yeah.
felt good.
So, Pete,
Paul.
I'm sorry. Paul, you and Barb write most of the songs, or Pete?
No, Bob also writes a lot of music.
Yeah.
It's everybody writes music. The primary writers are Barb and I and Bob.
Okay. Where do you get your inspiration for writing?
The farm.
It's hard to say. A lot of it is in response to political climates or specific political issues. Some of it is inspired by the economy. Some of it is inspired by horrible relationships or good relationships, or a lot of different things.
He writes a lot of songs about death.
Life, death, love, lust,
Dogs.
dogs,
He
cartoon
didn't write the song about a
characters.
dog.
Who wrote the song about a dog?
Tracks.
Tracks? Okay.
I hate that song.
There will be no video of that song tonight on the show.
Oh, what's the dog's name?
What was the dog's name? Oh, no, they didn't have a name.
No, it did have a name.
No, he didn't. It doesn't matter. Anyway, next question.
You like cats? Does anybody do?
Yeah.
You do cat songs.
I haven't yet, but maybe.
We have a whole cat concept album. No, we don't. That's a lie.
Rock opera.
Yeah, just a
Been
cat.
done.
Sure. We're gonna show the first video, and that's called Fernando's Girls.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do that. And remember, we call in and ask them questions, ask me questions, ask anybody that you want questions. And we're gonna roll the video now. Here we go.
Boyfriend's got a Harley, he likes to hoist a pint of barley, got a history But when she climbs on that machine, Lord, it makes a grown man wanna cry. It's kinda sallow, like an old field gone fallow. She's in trouble with a guy right for you. I'd like to change her face, but I feel that it's too late. Don't look what that metal heart's done. Oh, darling, why can't you come back to the farm? There's blood here, can't you see? Those boys and Fernando's just do you wrong. So darling, come back to me. In the records, but the bottom of the letter said,
Daddy, my heart's here with you.
why can't you come back to the farm? There's plenty good here, can't you see? Those boys and Fernando's just do you wrong. So darling, come back to me. Oh, darling, please come back to me. You know I love you. I'm sorry I said it. Norman Schwarzkopf. What I meant to say was, darling, look what that metal heart's done to you.
Farm accident.
Hi, we're back. Hi. I'd like to say, first of all, the fifth caller receives farm accident tape. Do you have a name for the tape?
We have the farm accident tape, and we have the Southwest Corner tape. So
Okay,
we have
so
two.
we have two tapes, and for the fifth, and you want to pick the second?
And the first caller gets the Southwest Corner tape.
Okay. All right, who wrote Fernando's Girls?
That was Bob Earl Hughes who wrote that song.
Okay, that's a great song. And the video was done at the Guthrie,
Yeah.
just past.
Just this past March, we played in a benefit for the Theatre de la Jeune Lune, and it was a kind of a variety show and full house and a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Great time.
Seems like a lot of fun with the smoke and That was great. Now, I caught some of the words were DWIs. Somebody got a DWI in there?
Yeah, it's about singing to a girl who hangs out at Fernando's bar over in Lake Street and is strangely attracted to the the men who hang out there.
Are you saying they all have DWIs there? I mean, is this Fernando's stereotype?
Yeah.
Yeah, sum them right up.
Great local neighborhood bar, though.
Well, a lot of bands have started from there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've finished there. But
I know, that's good.
When you guys first started playing, what type of, where did you want to start? You know, did you want to try and find a new, different crowd, or did you want to find a different atmosphere besides a different type of crowd, I guess?
I think we were looking for a pretty different crowd, and I think we've been pretty successful at finding the people that I really enjoy all of the crowds we draw. So
Yeah, we have a pretty diverse group. We've got like these couple of men, like there's 60 who come to the bars to hear us. You know, we kind of appeal to. We tend to appeal, you know, a lot to the college age, but it seems like we can get like older and you know, high school stuff too coming in. So that's kind of nice. And the deadheads.
Lots of deadheads.
Yeah.
But it's nice, you know, to see that because there's so much good music in Minneapolis and so many different bands that each band can have their own following, and I'm sure some of the people that follow you follow some of the other bands that are around town too, and not saying that you're the same, but you have the crowds that come to see you are so diverse that, like you said, one night could be a college crowd and the next night could be
Bunch of old guys.
a bunch of old guys, but
Kids.
older people. Older people. Yeah. What was one of the strangest times that you guys, the strangest place? Let's talk about the strangest place.
Oh, place. I want to take the worst show.
Okay, the worst show.
The worst show we ever played was, and this is no offense to the band, but we had to open for Funhouse.
Okay.
And we were playing at Bunkers, and it was for like this totally heavy metal crowd. And like we pull out the accordion and the penny whistle, and we're like near, and these guys are like, you know, they're just staring at us like, what in the world? And then we like just got really sarcastic by the end of it, and we're headbanging and doing kind of what you saw at the. I think that's kind of what prompted us to do that in Fernando's. I mean, we started getting more and more silly with it, making fun of them.
And so have you faced places like that before, crowds like that many times, or just?
Oh yeah, that's our crowd, the heavy metal crowd. Big hair and. Yeah.
We played in Ames, Iowa, and people wanted to hear Leonard Skinner covers, and
in fact, everywhere we've played in Iowa, they've wanted to hear Leonard
that's
Skinner.
right. Yeah.
It's true. I was into it.
Is Leonard Skinner from Iowa originally? I don't know.
No, I think that is
Alabama.
Alabama,
yeah.
that's right.
Alabama's from Iowa? Oh, that's.
Ames, Alabama.
Ames, Alabama. And then you wonder why they have all the Iowan jokes. But
I don't know. Where's the strangest place we ever played?
Besides Fernando's?
Probably in Iowa. The Up and Under, the Belly Up.
No, the Blind Pig in Champaign,
Yeah,
Oh, the
Illinois.
Blind
that was the
Pig.
strangest.
It was sort of a David Lynch kind of experience.
Tell them about the artwork.
The artwork was, one painting I was attracted to was, it was someone strangling a cat, I think is what it was. Was it a cat or a duck or something?
There was two. One strangling a cat, and there was
Right,
another one strangling
It was a
duck.
series.
All over the wall. You know, it's like, oh, great.
There was a disco light.
Yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
functional disco light that was on all the time, even during sound check. It was a.
And the two guys who
Like
run it are
three
from
owners
Australia.
and one bartender.
And the bartender was from the Philippines, and they all seemed like they had something going on with each other. And by the time we were like tearing it down, they were like bringing out the candle opera and putting it on the bar. And they're all sort of getting real cozy and romantic, the three of them. And we're kind of like trying to get out of there as fast as we can.
We'll probably never work there again.
But at least we got $100.
Oh yeah,
That was
the highlight of our lives, right
Was it
there.
$100 to go to Champaign, Illinois?
Yeah, it's great.
Well,
Great.
That was our first national tour.
wow. And you guys, you play like you play like 400. You play the
Caboose,
Caboose.
yeah.
So there are places. I mean, you do play around town a lot, and you're not out of town a lot. But you do play out of town too.
Yeah, we're starting to tour quite a bit, actually. We're mainly in the Midwest, but I think we're going to try to get further south and further east by this year. And you kind of have to build that up. You have to go out a little bit at a time because you get such crappy money when you first go out.
Right.
And you slowly build up an audience. It's sort of like redoing what we did in Minneapolis. Hopefully it won't take us that long. You know, we're going to try to have a CD out hopefully by December, which would in turn be distributed nationally, which would mean we'd have a little bit of a lift as far as when we go tour. Won't be like, hi, we're a new band, you know, can we play, you know, so.
What label is the tape currently on? The 2 tapes? Is it your
We
own?
put them out ourselves.
Your own
Yeah.
labels?
We're negotiating,
We're negotiating right now.
Negotiating tapes.
soliciting/negotiating record labels.
Yeah, so that's good. That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is. It's real nice.
Yeah.
As far as like, you guys have some shows coming up too soon.
Yeah. Should I tell 'em?
Yes.
Okay. Shows coming up soon are the Uptown, Friday the 16th of August, and this is kind of like we're gonna play like crazy. This is a blitz weekend. Then River Place on August 17th, which is a Saturday, 6 to 9, and Cedar Fest on the West Bank on the Sunday of the 18th, which will be from 5 to 7. And then we're going to play the State Fair in town, the 26th through the 29th. So come see us at Baldwin State Park, it's called.
All right.
And in between that time, we're going to take another little Springfield, Illinois to Iowa tour.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, we were almost going to play the Blind Pig, but that fell through.
When you're not playing, Pete, who do you go listen to?
I listen to a lot of bluegrass. I play bluegrass and I guess bluegrass and jazz mainly. Although I do stumble into First Avenue to just see whoever's there sometimes. And
Okay. And Barb?
People I listen to, I was just listening to Kate Bush today. I was listening to Earth, Wind, and Fire yesterday. And I think groups that I would go see, I'd love to see Peter Gabriel. Or, so yeah, okay, there. Paul?
Local groups I like the Swingin' Teens.
The Swingin' Teens?
Yeah, I like Rifle Sport, the Gear Daddies. Willie Wisely. I like Willie Wisely, he's good. Violent Femmes, I'm a big Violent Femmes fan. And I like bluegrass too, I play bluegrass with Pete.
I don't play bluegrass at all.
She's a closet, secretive bluegrass player.
Yeah.
She hasn't disclosed her bluegrass tendencies yet.
How did you get involved with bluegrass? I mean, was growing up with bluegrass, or was it?
well, not really. I grew up with folk music. My parents were into a lot of different folk music, and I just mostly did. I played in bands, like concert band, played cornet, and sang in church choirs and stuff. And then when I got to college, there was a group of people that would get together every week and play. They just invited everyone to come and play any string instrument that they had, and it was. I didn't really know it was bluegrass, but it kind of ended up being that, and I met a lot of bluegrass players there. It stuck.
Oh, wow.
Call on one.
Yay. You get a tape.
That'd be for
Hi,
me.
you are the winner. Hello. Was a call on one.
Call back.
Call back, please. Paul, where did you get your bluegrass inspiration from?
I accidentally bought a banjo in college, and I decided I better listen to some banjo music, so part of that was an accident. And by meeting Pete, I was introduced to a lot of bluegrass, a bluegrass community. We became friends, and yeah. Pete's my bluegrass mentor and spiritual leader.
They're back. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, you could see that light flashing, right?
Yeah.
All right, all right. Hey, I want to know where those guys got their start.
Our start?
Together. Like, where'd you guys meet?
In our living room.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In our living room.
Like we were saying, Paul and I knew each other. We were playing together in the living room, and everyone kind of knew each other and kind of brought it together, and everyone's musical background sort of influenced the sound. Like, Pete was bringing bluegrass, Paul was bringing death songs, and Bob was bringing his acid songs, and Greg was bringing whatever, and I was bringing my, I guess, folk, so we all just kind of combined it.
Boy, it sounds like quite a mix.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of nuts.
Well, great. What do you guys call it? Your music?
Well,
we don't know what to call it.
Urban folkabilly.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid to put a label on it, right?
What would you call it?
I don't know. I haven't seen you guys yet.
oh, well, come see us.
Where are you playing?
Oh, again, Uptown, August 16th, Friday.
Sounds good.
Or River Place or Cedar Fest, Saturday and Sunday.
Sounds good. We'll try to get out.
Can I ask you your name?
Sure, it's Joe.
Joe, if you want to give us your last name, and if you show up to the Uptown, you will receive a free Farm Accident cassette.
Hey, sounds good.
Okay, what is your last name, Joe?
Joe White.
Joe White.
Okay.
Okay, show up at the Uptown and you'll receive a free cassette.
And what night is that? Friday?
Friday, August 16th.
A week from Friday. Okay.
All right, thank you, Joe.
Hey, thanks.
Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Call through. Oh.
All right, the calls are just
Hi, we have a
pouring
call
in.
on 3. Hello? Hello?
Is that us?
Yep, that's you.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Oh, just fine.
That's good.
We're not on the air.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are.
No, I have the air on. I can't hear.
It must be cool on your island. Hello?
Hello?
You can ask a question now.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got a Jim Leo, a Martin Zeller wannabe on the line, and he wants to know if you're going to be playing with the Gear Daddies anytime soon.
They
Well-
keep begging us to play with them, and we keep refusing. We're snubbing the Gear Daddies. Although I did see Billy in the upper crust. He was getting a double espresso. And I drank my coffee right by and standing right next to him. It's true. Billy, the drummer.
Oh, they hung up?
They hung up. Oh, well, we have a call on line 1. Hi, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Okay, how are
Hi.
you?
Oh, damn good.
All
Or
right.
darn good, hey. Anyhow, we were wondering how you guys got the name Farm Accident.
Farm Accident, we got the name from Paul, the man in the pink hat.
All right, Paul.
Yeah, they paid me $200. I'm a band name consultant, and and it comes from an old folk song, and we just took it out of there and thought we'd make a weird folk band, and that's why we're named Farm Accident. And that's the short version of the story. There's lots of really deep metaphors in the explanation, but I can't think of them right now.
Ah, yeah. That song Farm Accident you do, is that a derivation of that folk song, or is it it?
Right, it's, yeah, the folk song would,
You're missing my song. My song's supposed to be playing right now, and you keep talking.
If you hold
Anyway.
on, we'll come right back to you. We're going to start the next video. It's called Sarah, and it's by Farm Accident, and you can stay on the air and listen to it if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go.
Clever.
I'm going to put you on hold, sir.
Don't be angry.
sir, do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw the band Caboose a couple weeks ago, and I have to comment on how good a show that was. I was really happy to see it going so well there.
Thanks.
Hey, and also looking forward to Theater Fest.
All right.
All right, we'll see you there.
See you there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mhm.
All right.
Bye.
All right, I'd like to thank my guest Farm Accident for coming tonight. It's been a real pleasure talking to you guys, and I hope to see you soon. And I hope to see you guys out there real soon. I'd also like to say this. I'd like to say special thanks to Mary Montion at Mission Farm Shelter. You guys are doing an excellent job out there. The shelters are really full right now, so if we have any volunteers out there that would like it to volunteer, call the shelters and volunteer because they're overcrowded. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.